Week 9 is in the books, and it's time for those Week 10 picks right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys had an amazing Week 9. I did. We took home 3 times money with this beautiful lineup that I gave you guys last week. Hope you guys copied so you have money as well. And we placed 4 times on everything else. And we're in second place in our league. Still the point leader, killing it. Now, let's get into those picks for this week. But you know we got to get our faces right. And we have this turkey here that's going to help us do that. Ain't that right? Gobble, gobble, bitches. Now, right off the bat, we're going to start with the QB like always, and we're going to talk about Alex Smith down in Washington. Alex Smith is a seasoned veteran. He might be the comeback player of the year, and he's extremely cheap in DraftKings. And that's the most important part right now. 5,200 against the worst defense in the league, Detroit. I think we're going to see about 20 points from him. If he has a good day at 30 points and exceeds that value, holy shit, you guys are setting up yourselves with a great lineup, because we're going to be able to fit some studs in with that price point. And we're going to talk about the running backs as soon as we talk to this turkey a little more. It's running back time, and we're going to talk about 2 running backs, and it is subject to change because we don't know if Joe Mixon is going to be playing or not, so we're going to talk about the first guy real quick, and that's Gio Bernard. Gio Bernard, when he's in and starting, he is a number 1. He puts up 20 points a game because he can catch those balls out of the backfield, and he's a solid running back. He is a goal line guy too, so expect Gio Bernard to have a nice day if Joe Mixon is out, and we're going to pair him with our quarterback's running back, and that's J.D. McKissick. Last week we went with Antonio Gibson. He did okay, but he catches more balls than him. And that is really important in PPR and especially in DraftKings, because especially if they're losing late, McKissick is going to get a lot of those looks and those checkdowns. And Alex Smith loves to check down. So expect McKissick to have a nice 15-point floor again, and maybe a 20 to 25-point ceiling. At 4,900, I really like that, and that's going to be able to get you those solid stud wide receivers that we're going to talk about right after this quick turkey break. It's wide receiver time, and there's some serious studs we got to talk about this week. 2 of them we talked about last week, so let's get right into those guys and talk about Davante Adams. I think you guys know what I'm going to say. He's fucking insane. He is probably the best player on the field at all times whenever he's playing. When he's at 100% health, he's the scariest wide receiver in the game. He's just unbelievable. So let's get him in our lineup. I know it's a crazy price tag this week at $9,000, but we're cheap on the QB, so that's going to help us out. And we're going to also go with another guy we talked about last week, and that's Mike Williams. Did he have that big blow-up game? No, he did not. But what he did do is catch some more balls. And I think, again, we're still waiting for that big blow-up game. We're going to keep checking in on him. And he's, again, a little lower at 5,400. I like that price tag. So let's get Mike Williams in the lineup. And we're going to slide him in with another wide receiver that is just blowing up week in, week out. Christian Kirk. Look, he's amazing. He's doing everything we would hoped he would do, and now with the attention on DeAndre Hopkins most of the time, Christian Kirk is able to get loose in that secondary, and he's able to make big plays happen. Is he going to get a touchdown every game? Probably not, but he could get 100 yards every game. So I'm liking that 50-50 chance if either or happens. So Christian Kirk at a nice solid price tag at 5,700 against Buffalo, get him in your lineup. And the last guy we're talking about is DJ Chark. DJ Chark with a big motherfucking game last week. This guy is awesome. And again, we're going to talk about a quarterback we don't normally talk about, and this Jake Luton, whatever his name is throwing him the ball, and he's blowing up. So keep that consistency going. He's not going to get a 30 burger, but maybe 15 points, 20 points. This is a flex spot we're going to throw him in, and I like a DJ Chark this week. So get him in your lineup. We're going to talk about that tight end after you blaze along with me. Cheers, people. It's tight end time, and we only got one guy we're going to talk about this week, and that is TJ Hawkinson. He had a nice game last week. He's going up against a defense that is 31st against the tight end, and I really expect him to have another good game. He is a little pricey at 5,100, but we're looking for a solid floor with the tight ends. Tight ends are boom and bust this year, but I like when guys are consistent. So if we could get a 10-point, maybe 15-point out of TJ in that flex, that's good. If he has a 2-touchdown game, which is always a possibility for him, that's a big blow up, and we'll take it at 5,100. So slide TJ in your lineup, and let's get into that defense after one more trip down Turkey Lane. And finally, the defense, and we're going to talk about that team that put Tom Brady on the mat last week, dude. Future Hall of Famer, and that is the Saints. Holy shit, that was an incredible game. I couldn't believe what I saw, and I really expect they could replicate that performance. Maybe not as crazy, but maybe half against the San Francisco 49ers team that is very beat up. So get them in your lineup at 3,000, which is very valuable, and that should round out your lineup for the week here, guys. I hope you guys are copying it. And if you have any suggestions, as always, DM me, comment below, let me know what you guys are thinking. And again, if I'm making that last minute change with Gio Bernard for Joe Mixon, we're going to make some changes, maybe Gibson, I'm not sure what we're going to do there, but we're going to check those running backs back on Sunday morning. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. You know, as always, before we get out of here, it's dab time. And to keep that money streak alive, we got that high five duo with the Zen as Fuck Dart. This is the Sherbert Cookies, a nice hybrid to set me off for the rest of the day. So let's pack this up and get on out of here. Cookie for you and a cookie for me. All right, everybody, we are packed up. We are ready to go. It is on red for that festive holiday season because, yes, I can't wait for Christmas. I might as well just fucking put up the tree today. It's about that time. Hope you guys are having a great week so far. Keep doing what you're doing. I hope the fucking money is with you. Stay beautiful, and most importantly, stay lit.